Why does your distribution strategy matter in e-learning content development? Well, the real question is, does e-learning content development matter if you don't have a distribution strategy? And the answer is simple, Hector.
No, it does not.
Well, today we're going to go through why you have to have a distribution strategy, and if you want help creating an online course and a distribution strategy for your e-learning, what do we got, Hector?
We have a free gift for you, and it is linked below. It will teach you how to create an e-learning program, an online course in 90 days or less, and save you $10,000 or more in the process. And that's our free masterclass. It is linked below. We will see you there.
When we created our first e-learning program, some of you may know this story. If not, here's the highlights. In 2019, we created our first e-learning program and online course to sell. We had been creating programs for companies for about 5 years at that point. We had a couple clients come around that were selling programs, and we helped them build out amazing content for those programs. And their programs sold like hotcakes. So we were like, you know what, we're gonna create our own online course.
Yep.
We picked some random ass topic. We created the online course. The content was amazing because it's the same content our clients who were selling hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of copies of their course used. And guess what? We took it to market. We sold one. And we spent $150,000 trying to get it developed and sold.
Man.
So that is why distribution is really the only thing that matters. You can have the fanciest course, the coolest LMS, and you won't get any sales because, number one, learner engagement doesn't equal sales. Okay? This is the biggest flaw in people's thinkings when they're thinking about e-learning. Everyone's like, I need really, really high learner engagement. Here's the reality. Is learner engagement important? Kind of, but does learner engagement sell courses? Does learner engagement get employees interested in courses? No, because learner engagement is a vanity metric. Learner engagement is the equivalent of average watch time on YouTube. Now, why does YouTube care about average watch time or average view duration? They care about it because the longer you are watching a video, the longer they have to put ads in front of you. That's why YouTube cares. Why do you care? We would love for you to watch our entire video, but if you don't learn anything from our video,
then there's no point.
Yeah, if you don't take action on our video, then
there's no point.
Exactly. So learner engagement doesn't equal sales. You know what equals sales? A sales strategy. We wrote a whole book about how to market your online course so it actually sells, crossing out the marketing, how to sell your online course so it actually sells. You need a strategy. You could sell an online course and not even have any content. Think about that one.
The second fallacy that everybody believes is expensive tools. Now, why is this a fallacy? Just because you bought expensive tools like authoring tools doesn't mean, and those expensive tools and authoring tools allows you to create beautiful, amazing, super engaging, high-tech content. Guess what? If your learners are not getting answers to their biggest pain points, guess what? Your content means doo-doo balls.
Exactly.
It means nothing.
Doo-doo balls.
Doo-doo balls. So do not get distracted by having the most expensive tools. It's like if I go and I buy the most expensive golf clubs, that doesn't mean I'm going to become an amazing Tiger Woods golfer. Just because you have the most expensive and the best things doesn't mean that it is going to do what you want it to do.
Some of the most influential and high-profile course creators out there, all they did was they did a screen capture video, or they literally just used their cell phone to capture the content, because content doesn't equal sales. You have to be able to connect with your learners, and you have to have a very simplistic but highly converting sales funnel to convert leads into learners. That has nothing to do with content development. Expensive content development tools also have nothing to do with a successful distribution strategy. Now, if you want a tool that is very high value, we recommend checking out Kajabi if you're looking to sell a course, because Kajabi has everything you need to set up what we're talking about.
And last but not least, many people believe, well, if I have the best subject matter experts teaching, then by golly, this course or this e-learning program is going to be successful through the roof. Newsflash, that ain't true. You can have the best subject matter experts in the world, paying them $1 million an hour to create content, but that doesn't mean that people are gonna come flooding through the door. You need to have a very defined distribution strategy on how you're gonna approach those learners. We talked this in a bunch of other videos, how those subject matter experts are going to relieve the pain points of your learners, learner objectives versus learner outcomes. Go check out that video. It's somewhere here, link below or link somewhere. But this does not mean you're gonna have successful content. You need to have this.
Now, it may help in your marketing if you say, yeah, Michael Jordan. We got Michael Jordan to teach a module in our course on how to dunk the basketball from half court. Here's the deal though, let's say you have that in your course, but you don't tell anyone about it, or you don't do a good job of telling people about that. It doesn't mean anything that it's in your course. Selling a course, getting your learners to take a course, your employees to take a course is all about communicating with them why they should take it. Why should they care? It has nothing to do with the content. All the content's gonna do is once your learners are actively taking the course, it's gonna keep them taking the course. But you have to get them to make the initial decision to take the course first. So you have to have a distribution strategy in order to do that. And yet again, if you want some help creating that, we have a gift for you.
And that gift is a free masterclass, which will teach you how to develop a successful e-learning program or online course, not only in 90 days or less, but also saving you tens of thousands of dollars in the process. It's linked below. It's our gift to you.
Thank you for the likes and subscribes.